Hey, what's up, everybody, and welcome to episode number 10. 10?
10.
Yeah, wow. We really had to count our way through.
We did. 10. Episode 10.
Welcome to episode 10.
Well, we lost a couple.
We did. 10 of Pastors in Perkatory. We did lose a couple. I got sick. You got sick. In between, there was holidays and this thing called
Christmas.
I don't know, what do you call that? Christmas? Yeah,
Christmas Eve?
I've heard of it.
With-
Have you heard of it? We've heard of it.
Busy time.
Yeah, we've had a lot going on, so we apologize for being a few days late and getting back to you. But we're here now. My name's Daniel Gunther,
I'm Brian Siegel.
and we are the pastor, senior pastor, associate pastor of Trinity United Methodist. Our address is 903 Forest Avenue. You can find us online for worship services as well. We worship at 9 o'clock and 11 o'clock with a 10 o'clock discipleship hour. And, we just hope you'll hang out with us a little bit. We're here to hang out with you today.
We are.
We have coffee.
We do. We should start there.
Yeah, we have no idea what it is.
Since it is Perkatory.
It
after
is,
all.
yep.
Oh.
I feel as though I was misled because we were told that this coffee was terrible. And I don't think it is.
I'm definitely getting a hot chocolate vibe.
Yeah, there's a
Milky, creamy.
kind of the word that popped into my
Oh, but that is a weird aftertaste. That was not what I was expecting.
Well,
Almost a vanilla, but not.
No, you've been sick. Your throat's full of lifesavers. I'm not. I was going to say like a kind of gingerbread, maybe?
But it's a cream. There's a creamy in here somewhere.
There is.
All right.
Should we?
I don't take forever on this, but I would say you're thinking gingerbread a little bit.
Yeah,
I'm
little
thinking
chocolate
I'm thinking-
gingerbread kind of thing. I
Yeah,
don't
I'm
know.
thinking definitely there's chocolate in here,
Yeah.
like a hot chocolate.
Yes, there's like a spectrum of like chocolate, gingerbread, and caramel. It's kind of like, I think, I don't know.
But milky too, so I don't know what that is.
Yeah.
Okay, should we see?
3, 2, 1.
Cinnamon Toast Crunch Latte.
Wow! Cinnamon Toast Crunch Latte. And I can tell you, honestly, in a trillion years, I never would have guessed that. But I feel like I say that every single episode. So the running gag you guys can enjoy is me never understanding coffee. But that being said, I never would have.
Well, that explains the milkiness.
Yeah, and it's cereal,
Yeah.
latte. Yeah.
It's like breakfast in a cup.
They're making protein coffee now.
That just sounds not
It's
right.
like you can just eat a sandwich, y'all. Just eat a sandwich.
Yeah.
It's gonna be all right.
So what are we talking about today?
We've had a lot of kind of buzz and a lot of interest around some of the more architectural, I guess, kind of like larger concepts of the church.
Yeah.
And then also, we are in this. We talked about Christmas. We also are in this thing called a New Year.
We are.
And it's funny to throw that out there because.
But which year?
See, well, that was the question we were discussing earlier. The Christian year, and we call it the liturgical year, is a little bit different from the calendar year.
They start at different times, don't they?
Start at different times, function in different ways, have different seasons. Tell us a little bit about the year we're in.
Sure. Well, so the liturgical year starts with Advent, always, which is 4 weeks prior to Christmas. Christmas, of course, is always December 25th. That's one of those hard set dates we have. So the 4 weeks prior to that is the Advent season, and that starts the new liturgical year. So we started that back in the end of the year, first of the, so heading into December, we were in a new liturgical year.
So so to just jump in real quick, from a church perspective, the equivalent of January 1st is the first Sunday of Advent.
Yes. Right. So 4 Sundays of Advent, then we have Christmas. That's Christmas season, the Christmas tide. That's kind of an old word term. Christmas tide starts Christmas Day and runs 12 days. The 12 Days of Christmas, by the way. That song was based upon remembering the season of Christmas. And that ends on Epiphany, which is January 6th. So those dates are fixed dates, but they change during the week because they're fixed calendar dates. After Epiphany, which we just went through, we are now in this period heading into the next season. That would be Lent. So Lent starts on Ash Wednesday. It's always a Wednesday, but the date changes.
Tell us why. Yeah.
Why does the date change? I'm glad you asked. So it backs up from Easter. Easter is the date by which that is set. It's always a Sunday, but it is the in the Western Church and Eastern Church, meaning Eastern meaning Orthodox and
Greek Orthodox, Russian Orthodox.
Exactly. Those churches have a different dating system that I can never quite remember exactly what it is because that's not my tradition. But I didn't know it's different. But in the Western Church, Easter is the first Sunday after the first full moon after the spring equinox.
So let's say that again slowly so that people can hear. First Sunday after the first full moon of the
after the
spring equinox. Okay.
So that date is anywhere between early April to mid-May. Easter changes. And so Lent is 40 days plus Sundays backwards from there. So Ash Wednesday is different every year. So this year happens to be on the 18th of February. It's early.
And why don't we count the Sundays?
So that's a good question.
Because I don't know if you guys caught that. The Sundays are not counted they're part of Lent, but they're not counted in the dating. So
if you count Lent, you go like, well, that's more than 40 days. It's because it's Sundays. And because Sundays are always a little Easter celebration and therefore are not the same penitential focus that the rest of Lent is. So Lent is preparing for Easter by study, by self-denial, by all kinds of disciplines. Then we get to Easter, boom, big day, gigantic day. And there's 40 days. After that, it's Pentecost, which is the next big day of the season. So you have 40 days of Lent, Easter, 40 days of Easter to Pentecost.
So let me pull you over here real quick.
But before you do that, interestingly enough, today is 40 days before Lent. So we're like right in this perfect little...
We have a sequence of 40 days. We're in the first of 3 40-day chunks.
I know, it's been great.
Did I get that right? Yeah. Okay. And just so that the people can hear about this a little bit, because I think the significance of Easter, the significance of Christmas and Easter are pretty well attested to, but Pentecost is also a huge day.
It is.
A hugely important day in the church.
It is.
Tell us a little bit about why that day matters so much.
Well, I mean, of course, Pentecost is the day that we kind of look at the handover of the church from the Holy Spirit coming to the disciples and the church being taken over by the disciples as the people.
Yeah.
It's no longer Christ-driven. It is now, it's
continues
Christ-driven,
to be Christ-driven, but not through
personally,
Christ's presence,
right?
Active presence.
It's the people of the church taking that mission forward. And so that's what Pentecost is. And so after Pentecost, we go into this really long time we call it ordinary time, not because it's plain, but because it's a Roman word of ordinal, because it's the day that it's the season we count the weeks.
Okay.
So ordinal meaning number. And that goes all the way through the summer and the fall, all the way to Advent, where we started all over again.
It ends with Christ the
King Sunday right before Advent. So that's the calendar year. Most of it is spent in our ordinary time. Then we spend that season talking a lot about the life of Jesus. So that's going to be that's where that is. So we are at the beginning of this season. So we got a lot to look forward to in this next time together.
We're in this I mean, it doesn't really have an official title, right? But the sort of season between the end of Christmastide and the beginning of Lent.
Right.
So we're preparing to prepare in a way.
Exactly.
Fair? Yeah.
Sounds great. All right. Well, we look forward to seeing you come join us, whether it's in person or online. Either one's great.
903 Forest Avenue. We're beginning this new season, this new year, this new exploration of Jesus' life, and exploring what that means for us. Again, 903 Forest Avenue. We are online. You can hang out with us that way. We have 9 o'clock and 11 o'clock services, and we hope you'll join us. Come hang out at Trinity where the coffee and the hearts are warm.